10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello guys, welcome to the first game of the season, Newcastle Southampton from Croatia, from my bedroom. I think I still haven't done a show or watch along from this room, so this is new. Sorry for being fashionably late. I had some malfunction with my equipment, which hasn't been used in a while, but I hope everything will be okay now and we can. Game has almost started, so let's first go through the lineups. So Pope is on goal. Defense is Tino Livramento on the right back, Hall on the left back, and Fabian Schär and big boy Danny Byrne in defense. Then Big Joe, Bruno, and Sean Longstaff in the midfield, and Jacob Murphy, Isaac, and Gordon in attack. Hello guys, hello all. I hope you're ready for this and that you're excited as me, as you can see probably. So we have a little bit of time before the kickoff, so let's just go quickly through the lineups. It's something that I personally expected because of the preseason, the form of the guys. I think Jacob Murphy, there were some issues about whether Jacob Murphy should start or the Miggy should start. For me, I think this is the right choice because Jacob Murphy had a really good, decent preseason, and I think he deserved his spot on the right wing. Well, Isaac and Gordon, what to say, they definitely deserved. And also there was a question whether Trips will start on the right back or whether it will be Tino Livramento, and I also agree with Eddie on that one. I think it's absolutely deserved because Tino was really, really good in this preseason and deservingly start. Same for Hall on the left back, and to be honest, I'm pretty excited. It's not still the four players we will get when everybody's healthy, but our defense is starting to shape up, and I'm pretty excited about it because I think with Botman coming back and possible arrival of Guehi, or I read somewhere that it might be, if we don't get him, it might be Joe Gomez from Liverpool. But both of all those guys are under 25, 26. So when we get them when we get all four of them, it could be our defense for the possible next 5 to 6 years, or even more. So it's something that will definitely bring us stability in the future, and I think with everybody fit, we will have one of the best defenses in the Premier League, especially if we manage to get Mark Guehi. And I'm not sure if I'm reading it correctly. I'm not sure, is it Guehi or is it Silent H, Guehi, or how do you guys say in England? But for me, he was the best English player on Euro, definitely. And even though Crystal Palace is playing hard to get and they ask pretty serious money, I think he's worth every penny, and I hope we will manage to get him in because he's really a tremendous centre back, and I think he will fit really nicely with Botman, Tino Livramento, and Luis Hall on the left. I think the stream I'm watching it's Croatian. It's Croatian channel TV. It got stuck a bit, so I might be a little bit late. Just a second. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, yeah, the game has started. So it's the first minute. Newcastle Southampton season opener. Excitement is through the roof, and I think we should be able to win this game, and hopefully by a couple of goals. So let's start the watch along. Southampton is having the ball. I didn't manage to get their lineup, latest one, but I checked this morning about their possible lineup. Personally, it's something that we should win. There is no. Um, I don't think they have enough quality to stay in the Premier League without some January edition, so or maybe even now until the transfer window closes. I think they are definitely, as things stand now, I think they're definitely one of the teams that will be in danger of straight relegation back. One player I'm afraid of is Adam Armstrong. Not that he's a great player, but as it's always the case when you have ex players, they're always motivated against their former team. So that's I think their main attacking threat. So we are having the ball starting to build an attack. Bruno just passed between two players. He tried to push through ball to Gordon, but it ran out of play. Gordon couldn't make it. Let's see about the comments. I'm doing this on mobile, so sorry, it's probably a bit clumsy. I have to do everything on a small screen, including comments. Yeah, hello guys. Hello. Thanks guys. I hope it won't be seen. Let me just. I did one watch along. I don't know if you guys remember last year, but to be honest, I totally forgot about these little things, how to do it. So please excuse my clumsiness, especially in the beginning. But I'll try to make it to minimum. Let's see if I'm doing this correctly. Chaz. Okay. So please, guys, remember to keep comments respectful. No all caps duplicates. Super chats are available on the bottom right hand corner if you wish to donate. John for only 99p. Enjoy the show, guys. Hooray. Thanks. Hi, Chaz. Hi, Gary. I think this wasn't best thought of about the comments. I'm doing it on a small mobile, but I hope I'll manage it. So Southampton, it's 4th minute. Southampton is building an attack from the back, but as always, we are pressing really high, and there we are attacking them straight away as soon as the goalkeeper passes the ball to a defender. Now they are building an attack from the right, just passing, but it's still nothing too serious because our guys are really are all back and really have a good solid formation. So Southampton is circling the ball around, trying to find a way which will be hard to get because our guys seems to be 100% pumped up for the game and pressing really good and really high. Let's see what we have. Hi, Paul. Chaz, Gary, all of the regulars. Hi, guys. Gary. Yeah, absolutely agree. Sorry, guys, for coming late. I was just coming in home at the last second, so I wasn't even sure I'll be able to make it in time. So this was really last second. So sorry. Next time I'll try to come earlier. Hi, Jules. Nice to see you. All of the guys. Did you see the info on seller shirts? Are you a member? I'm not really sure what What do you mean? Is it something new in the jerseys or not seeing it? But if somebody say what it's all about. Yeah, I had a problem with mine. It was that's why I didn't see at the start. I got stuck, but now everything seems okay. So I hope it will stay that way, and we won't have any more problems. I'm sorry, guy. I know this looks clumsy because I'm doing it all on the mobile, and comments are really not easy to scroll and do everything and not to come in the way of camera. So I hope I won't be too terrible. Yeah, I think that's all of the comments. So let's guys get back to the game. Aha, okay. There's a response to my question. No, Maro, the sensory shirts are available for September 28 home game. Sensory shirts. What are the sensory shirts? To be honest, I've never heard about it. Okay, so we have a free kick, some 40 meters on the left side near the throwing line, and it will be Gordon with a swing, but Southampton defense managed to get on the ball first. Now it's Gordon on the left, but he loses the ball, and the Southampton is trying to do a counter attack, which is doing pretty good, but Big Joe is back and with his big step, and he took the ball away, and now we are building our attack. And now it's a foul. No, I don't know how this wasn't a foul. So Southampton have the ball on the right. Gordon is trying to. Oh yeah, of course. No, sorry, the Hall. This is the foul, of course. For me, it's a yellow card for this. Unbelievable. I don't think this was a yellow. I don't even think it was a foul. He may have had his hand on the guy's shoulder, but I don't think he pulled it that much. And if that wasn't a foul for us, just 5 seconds before, this shouldn't be foul for them. But now we have to be cautious because Lewis Hall has a yellow card from the 9th minute of the game. They'll sure try to exploit that and make their attacks from the right now that he has yellow card. So they have a free kick from the right. It's just on the edge of the box. It's just on the edge of the box. Oh, this is Swangetin. They get the ball back in, but we cleared it. And we lost the ball again. They have the ball on the right side, trying to cross in, and they are leading 1-0. I can't believe this is a goal, but I think this should be checked. This was offside. Yes, this was offside. It was rule of. Yeah. So the guy from the right, he put the ball back in the box, but I'm not sure whether their player tried to shoot or pass, but it went for a tap in on the other bar. But luckily that guy was offside, so no worries. It's still 0-0. Sensory shirts for sensory shirt for the community. I see. Thanks, mate, for explaining. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. We aren't allowed to provide links. Yeah. You're right, Jules. Okay, so let's hope this wasn't a shock for our guys, and we just managed to shake it off and continue with our game plan. So while we are doing this, I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think about our squad, and how many additions do you guys think that we need to get in before the deadline? I personally think that one player would be bare minimum. So it would be a center back. We need to get right center back in, because even though Schär was almost I don't even remember last season if he had injury for sure he wasn't injured for a longer time, but he's still 33, I think, and we need to get another centre back in. So that's a bare minimum, and I would also like us to get somebody on the right wing. Although, as we mentioned at the start, Murphy's had there was a corner, but it went straight to the goalie. 12th minute of the game, 0-0. I'm not sure how to do the score, so excuse me for that, but I'll try to do mention score every now and then. So anyway, just to summarize it all up, Bez is doing nice shift, so he wasn't able to do the watch along. Isaac on the edge of the box. Isaac, he has a ball back to Bruno, and now they managed to put the ball out for throwing. So Bez wasn't able, so I said I'll come in, but it was just at the last second, so hence I didn't prepare all, as you can see, so I don't have scores. I'm not really sure how to do that. There's a lot of these things in StreamYard that I wouldn't, especially now with live, I wouldn't like to try to do something. So we'll try to do without having a score down. So, okay, so we lost the ball, and Southampton is trying to build up the attack. They're doing it on the left this time. It was a good challenge for Murphy, but they get the ball back in, and they're just we have everybody back, so they're trying to find a hole in our defense. So things we mentioned. So I think for me, at least bare minimum would be a centre back, right-sided centre back, right-footed centre back, and I would also like if we manage to get right wing in. As Bez mentioned yesterday, some of the guys on Twitter X, or how do you call it, are really not being fair to Miggy with the criticism and all. I know he's not in the form now in this preseason, and last season he wasn't in the form he was 2 seasons ago when he was really great. He had that goal patch, purple patch, and he was really amazing, but as Bez said, you can fault his commitment to the cause. He's giving his all every game. So yes, we can improve on him. Yes, Jacob Murphy at the moment is in better form and better player, and to start the game. But while Miggy is still in, while he's playing, he'll always give his all for the shirt, and just I think some of the criticism has been unfair, and he didn't deserve it. For now, Southampton goalkeeper was the guys got him the ball, and he was trying to dribble or something, and Isaac almost managed to get the ball from him, but they managed to escape, and now trying to build up their attack. So yeah, I think the criticism wasn't all fair, and while he's still our player, we should treat him with respect he deserves for all he gave for our team. And he's not the most talented guy, but he really gives his all and leaves his heart on the pitch every game. So. But yes, I think we can improve, and we need somebody who will be who can assist more. I think that's one of his how to say, it's one of his faults. He's not assisting enough. For me, he's not assisting enough as the right winger should. For example, we have Anthony Gordon on the left, who is scoring more, especially last season, who's scoring more and assisting more, and he's more contributing. Miggy, when he's on his left foot outside the box, he can score a great goal. He scored some really good goals, screamers from outside, but with his right foot, he can't do much, not even make a serious pass. So I think that's something that we miss in our game, and having somebody, I don't know, somebody like my dream signing would be Rafinha from Barcelona, and I don't know, could we persuade him to come? Barcelona would sell him. He's on their sell list. They need cash. They had problems registering Dani Olmo, who they recently bought because of the money. So they would be open to sell him, but whether we could convince him to whether we could sell him the project and convince him to come to a team that's not playing in Europe this season, that's another case. But for me, definitely Rafinha would be the dream signing for that right wing, because he can score, he can pass, he can assist, he's fast. He also tracks back. He sometimes even played as a right wing back in Barcelona system, and for Brazil also in a couple of games I saw him playing right wing. And he's there's a really good ball from Murphy to Isaac on the right wing. He tried to pass the ball. He tried to pass the ball further, but it was cut off. And now Southampton is on the counter. It was cleared by Hall, but I think it was also offside before the ball. So it was, if it's not offside, it's a Southampton's corner. Yeah, it was an offside. So it's our ball. It's Nick Pope. We have the worst ref in the PL. Yeah, we always have the worst ref. That's how it looks to me. That's a big list. Yes, you're right, mate. So yeah, that's somebody I would really like to see, Rafinha, because he's tracking back. He's good, almost as Miggy defensively, and he's like two classes above Miggy, especially in assisting, dribbling, and he's practically both-footed, so he can score and assist with both his left and right leg, which is something that Miggy is not able to now. It's Big Joe to Isaac, but it was cut down for a corner. So that's something for me. It's bare minimum one player, right centre back, and hopefully a right winger. And I think with that, without playing Europe this season, I think that should be enough. And we have a couple of young players coming through the ranks. Sanusi was really good in some preseason games. They're also we have Tonali, who is practically like a new signing. He will be available in a week or two, so he will be like a new signing. Willock, he will also be like a new signing because he missed a big part of last season through injury, and last season we had to play European games. So now without European games, with two signings, I think we could have enough for, if it's two good signings like Guehi and Rafinha, I think top four finish would be a real possibility. Let's see, where are we on comments? Well, it's nothing special happening here. Refs during Euros were pretty good. Well, some of them. I remember watching the game of two with really terrible refs, but generally they were yet better than Premier League refs, which is something that always puzzles me, because having the best league in the world with by far the best turnover and money coming in, and having such a terrible refs, it's puzzling, really. It's puzzling that, and now especially with VAR in, the mistakes they make, even with having so many cameras, with having VAR, with having referees just sitting and watching in a room. Their one job that they have to do, and they often make such terrible mistakes. I don't know. It's puzzling. It's unbelievable that the quality of refereeing in England it's so low. So Southampton is trying to build an attack from the right, but as I mentioned before, our guys are really quick coming back to defense, and they are having really good solid formation when we are without the ball. and it's really hard. It will be hard for even better teams than Southampton to break our defense in, especially one which is set and waiting for the opponent's attack. So now we push them all the way across the half line. They're now trying with a couple of direct passes, but it was a really good cut from Lewis Hall, and he almost managed to save the ball from a throw in. But now Southampton is trying to attack from the left. So where are we on comments? So what do you guys think? Who would be? How many players do you think we need? Ooh, there was a shot from Adam Arma, of course, but it was like a half meter above the crossbar. So how many players do you guys think that we need to bring in before the transfer window finishing, and what players would you like if we managed to get in? I said my dream scenario would be Maro from Crystal Palace and Rafinha from Barcelona. Now with Yamal pushing through Barcelona ranks and having exploding. I'm not sure if he even turned 17 yet, but with such a huge talent, they have Rafinha's chances will be, he will have even less chances than last season, and I think he's definitely going to be sold. It just depends whether we could be able to convince him to come to a team that's not playing Europe, but we already made some really good signings where we sold the project. We were also without Europe, and we sold the project for guys. If you remember, Botman transfer, Isaac transfer, they were all sold. Bruno, of course, they were all sold on the project, and we didn't have Europe at the time. Even with Bruno, we were in an almost impossible situation. So our guys definitely have a good convincing ability and ability to sell the project. So I hope we will able to do the same now with Rafinha. So we are having there was a foul some 45 meters from their goal, and Bruno will try to swing it in the box. So let's see if something comes out of this. It's a good cross, but it's cut back. But Lewis Hall on the ball, I think this was Schär on the left side, but it was Fabian Schär, but it was blocked by Southampton player, and we have another corner for us. So no wishes or suggestions about players you guys want us to bring in, or I mixed something with the comments. I hope from this not the case. So we are having a corner. A good corner in, but it was punched by their goalie. Jacob Murphy is on the ball. He's trying to. He passed the ball to Schär. Now Bruno. This is Dan Burn. I think I thought this was handball, but nothing was given. So it was close to the hand, but probably not handball. But we are continuing the attack. Dan Burn, Tino Livramento. Bruno on the edge of the box. Now we are circling around their box, trying to find a way. Oh, it's a good. Their call. It looked like a good cross from the start, but their goalkeeper managed to get first on the ball. Big Dan Burn. It really looked like a handball, that one, but it probably wasn't at the time. It's a foul by Schär, so 26th minute of the game, and Southampton is trying to deal with our high press and trying to get around it. This was not a bad idea. They made a direct pass on the right for their striker, but Nick Pope was first on the ball and it was cleared. Now it's foul around the half court. Is Tonali back at the next game? I'm not sure whether it's next game or the game after. He will be back. But yeah, I can't wait to see him finally wearing. I mean, he played like 2 or 3 games. What was it at the start of last season? But I had a feeling that just when he started to get the feel about the team, about the players, when he started to look like he'll be a great signing, then happened what happened, and yeah, now he will. Oh, there's something happening. Their player is on the ground. Even their goalkeeper run all across the field, so the players are really nervous. I'm not really sure what happened. I didn't see it, but I think it was fouled by Fabian Schär. Red card! Mother! No, no. It's yellow card. What? I think he put he put out the red card first, and the commentator on Croatian TV said red card, but I think we will get away with this, and it will only be a yellow card. Sorry for the shock, guys. But the commentator really said red card, and it looked like a goalkeeper is reaching it into his back pocket where they usually keep the red cards. So what happened? It was Bruno. It was Bruno had the ball. It was a hard foul on Bruno. Nothing was called, and then the ball was to Schär, and his player, Southampton player, he pushed Schär from the back, but when he got backed up, he first pushed Southampton player, and then this for me this should have been a yellow card for simulating. So he Southampton player he came into the. No, it is a red card. Motherfucker, sorry guys. So he came into Fabian Schär's face and he provoked this, and I think he even simulated that Fabian didn't headbutt him. So I think this should be checked. This should definitely be checked because if he did headbutt him, yeah, it will probably be red. But at first it looked like they just like touched and he provoked it. He tried to make the worst out there, and I think this was not. I hope it will be checked and it will be overturned because I think this is not fair, especially in 30th minute of the game, something like this. It was absolutely provoked. So first it was a foul by Southampton player on Bruno, just in the middle of the pitch, and then the ball came to Schär and he was guarding the ball, he was shielding it, the player pushed him down, and when Schär got back, they had some argument. Oh, looks like the red card is thick. Motherfucker. So Murphy is coming out and Kraft is coming in. I can't believe this is a red card. It's sorry guys, but this is a shit show because this is absolutely provoked, and he made the worst out of it, and it wasn't. He fell down like he was shot with a fist, and not just. I wouldn't even say this headbutt. They practically touch heads one another. So sorry guys, I'm absolutely, and we all. Almost, we had a decent cross in, but their goalkeeper managed to get to the ball first. This is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. I can't believe this is happening. Let's see what you guys say about this shit show. Tonali is coming back 28 in the cup versus Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Jules. Absolutely. Oh, no. cheat. Yeah, absolutely. He made the worst out of it, and I'm not even sure it was a headbutt. So it was, yes, they touched heads, but he fell down like he was shot with a gun, not touched each other's foreheads. Diaz can, yeah, absolutely. I can repeat, but yeah, absolutely, Jules. Shame Starmer isn't the ref. We have been locked up for 2 years. It's shocking. This is really shocking. This is ref's fault. The whistle was blown and the Southampton player was the aggressor. Should be yellow piece. Absolutely agree, Ches. Absolutely agree on that one. Even I would take the yellow card for Fabian Schär, but red card, this is absolutely shocking. Absolutely bloody shocking. Awesome. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. What you said, mate. What happened? Yeah, shit show, mate. Shit show. Refs have to get a grip on simulation. This season, for me, it often is as much on offense as fouls, not wanting in the game. Absolutely, I agree with everything you said there, Jules. Absolutely. This was not a red card. Shark touch heads with Diaz, yes, and has been sent off for a headbutt. Yeah, but it was not a headbutt. They touch heads. They touch heads. It was absolutely provoked. First, it was foul in the middle of pitch on Bruno. He was pushed from the back, and it should have been fouled there. The referee let it go. Then ball get to Shark. He was also pushed from the back to the ground, and there should be there was another chance for a foul, but when he got up, they got in the little argument, and Diaz made the worst out of it and simulated and got our player sent off. So what to say beside the refereeing Premier League is bloody terrible again. Yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. This is not fair, guys. I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked. Yeah. And as whole St. James Park is now, it's just they're showing people, fans around there. Everybody is shocked as they should be now. Now it will be have a mountain to climb, unfortunately, and for no reason, because this should have not happened. This is totally unfair, and this is bad refereeing for me, definitely. But it wouldn't be the first time we fight against other team and referees as well, and unfairness. It wouldn't be the first time, and sometimes it can power the player up. It can make them go 120%, as they say. So let's see. I wouldn't make too much out of this, except it being totally unfair. But I think we were favorites before with 11 players, and now I would say we are something 50-50 or 45-55, something like that. It's not the end of the world. I think we could still win this game. And just now there was a foul on Big Joe, and we have to be careful, because if we go two men down, then that would be a real mountain to climb. But as things stand, I think we could fight. We could play against this Southampton team even with 10 players. It's not fair. It's not something that should be happening now, because that was not a red card for me. But yeah, it is what it is, and let's try to fight back from this. And in spite of referee and everybody, let's try to win this match nonetheless. Yeah, now it will probably be a little bit different game. Now we will probably be defending and trying to catch them on the counter. But yeah, is what it is, and now we have to deal with it. But ever since the start, we had that yellow card on Lewis Hall, that yellow card at the beginning, and there was a foul before Big Joe. Now Dan Burn. I think we should come down a little bit on the fouls, because even though we are one player down, it's you can always get another player sent off. So we should be careful with these fouls, because the ref is not obviously not a big fan of us. Let's see where we are on comments. Schär and his face. Yeah, I think everybody's face was what the face happening. Yeah, absolutely, Jules. The ref is terrible. But for me, this is the case where VAR room should step up, and they have all the cameras in the world. They have all the time in the world, and they are in the room with themselves. They're not under any pressure, so they can have a good look and talk to the referee. They can correct him if he's wrong. So I think is even more of their fault than the actual referee on the pitch, because maybe to him from his angle it looked worse than it was, but it was its job of the VAR room to correct that. It was a Southampton free kick, but it was bad taken, so we are starting our attack from Nick Pope from the back. 38 minutes. Let's just hope we manage to get to get to halftime still 0-0, and then we can regroup in the halftime. Eddie can speak to the guys. We can come up with a new plan, and yeah, now would be the worst time to get the goal in, because it changes a lot, and we already have to change a lot for the second half. So let's just hope the guys stick up and manage to get 0-0 to halftime. Well, if we manage to get a odd goal in, I wouldn't be against it, but at least we are. This I hope we don't. Southampton doesn't score. That would be the main goal for our guys for the last 6-7 minutes of the first half. Terrible. As I said, it's even more fault of the VAR room than the referee on the pitch, because they can correct him, and they can see from so many angles, and they had all the time in the world. So yeah, terrible. You guys that are not watching, and when you see this, I think you will agree with me. This shouldn't have been a red card. So Southampton is building attack from the left, trying to carve our defense somehow, but our players are all back and defending really well. And now Nick Pope has the ball, and we are starting attack again. There we are on comments. Sorry guys, trying to find. Yeah, chess. Well, I missed it too, but you can imagine after seeing this, and it was not far from where he stands, so he probably maybe saw it even better than the referee from his angle, and so you could imagine how his face looked after getting such a stupid red card, and unfair. First of all, I would say unfair red card. He speed off, yeah, absolutely. Understandable, absolutely. There was a shot from Southampton, and the cheater, Brereton Diaz, was closest to this cross. He headed the ball, but it was wide off above the head bar. What a cheater. Finally, a stream. Sorry, I can't comment on anything before. Well, you didn't miss much except getting off, as somebody already said. We need to channel our anger into positive, aggressive possession. Don't lose our head. Absolutely, Jules, you're spot on. And yeah, as I said, we should. We should hopefully get to halftime without conceding a goal, and then we can regroup. We can cool our heads down. Eddie can make up a new plan and get it on to the guys, and it will be a world of difference if we manage to get to halftime without conceding, opposing to. If I won't even say it out loud, so you know what I mean. Southampton using the dark cards. Well, yeah, winding our players up absolutely, but I also think our players have been a little bit too aggressive in the challenges from the start. They should calm down a bit, especially seeing the referees isn't our biggest fan. We need to calm down. We haven't conceded. Absolutely, Gary. 100%. We have the fire to dig deep, but we need level heads here. Absolutely, Chaz. Let's hope we just manage to get these last three minutes of regular time, and a minute or two that will be definitely added. Southampton are having the corner on the right. It was blocked by Tino Livramento, and the Southampton player pat him on the back, and Tino just tried to push his hand away. Like, yeah, I can totally understand his state and why he did that, because it was absolutely unfair from Berreton Diaz what he did and how he managed to get Fabian Schär sent off. So Southampton is having the corner on the right, swang in, but I think this was Tino Livramento on the ball, and we managed to lose the ball, but it's outside the box now, and that's trying to get it back in, and this should have been a foul on Tino. Does anybody, guys, in comment, does anybody know when will Louis Miley be back? I know he's a long-term injured, but not sure really when he's coming back. Um, thoughts are with our less at this difficult shows. Yeah. Jules, as you can imagine, I'm already low down from not finding a stream till now. Needless to say, I'm not coping. Yeah, mate, I think none of us is coping with this because this is unfair. I would rather we have conceded the goal than getting a player sent off on this way. It is really unfair, totally provoked, and but we are trying to build an attack. We still have some time. It's 45th minute, and they're playing with the ball. And Isaac, Big Joe, it's a goal! 1-0, that's in! Big Joe! I said it would be great if we managed to get to halftime without conceding, but we even managed to score a goal. So it's, I think, fourth or fifth time that Southampton tried to play with the ball. Their goalkeeper tried to dribble or play or pass unnecessarily, and deservingly we managed to cut the ball, and Isaac got the ball back in for coming Big Joe, and he scored near the left post. So it was Gordon to Isaac, but it was cut off. But their player got back to goalkeeper who played the bad pass. Isaac cut the ball and got it back to incoming Big Joe, and Big Joe scored like a champ, and it's 1-0 getting, guys. I think it's fourth or even fifth time that their goalkeeper is playing with the ball like this, and trying to dribble or making unnecessary short passes. And I'm glad now we managed to get the best out of the situation and score the goal. It's unbelievable. I would have been happy with 0-0, but this is the perfect scenario. Let's see what you guys think. And sweet, look, we are here. It's all covered in that respect. Absolutely. I have a feeling you'll be fine. Les, I have a feeling too now. Louis Miley, expected return date September 28th. Thanks. Thanks, mate. He will be. It's 3 minutes at a time. No, we are in 47th minute, so 2 minutes more. He will also be great. Great coming back because he was really good. He was really good last season. He he's progressing well, and he will definitely be an amazing player, maybe even a superstar. That guy. Justice, absolutely, mate, absolutely. This is justice for all their dark arts, as somebody mentioned before. Get in. So score is 1-0. Yeah, sorry, I'm not having the. I didn't find where to put the score like Best does. So sorry for that. It's 1-0. I'm glad you managed to get your stream in before the goal, mate. Okay, we are having another attack. It's a really bad foul just on the edge of the box on the right side. It's really bad foul on Gordon. I hope he's okay. And if this isn't at least a yellow card, I think this referee is. He put the it's a yellow card for Stevens, their captain. But it was a really bad challenge, and I hope Gordon will be okay. Oof, it was. He jumped into the tackle with the leg high, and it was a really strong challenge. It was a strong challenge, but hopefully Gordon is okay. 1-0, yeah, 1-0. Sweet justice. Yeah, absolutely sweet justice. So now we are having this chance. We were having a free kick just on the edge, on the right side, just on the edge of the box. So with our big guys like Dan Burn, I almost said Fabian Schär, or Big Joe, and others. Who knows? Maybe we could get another one in before the halftime. So let's pray. Just fine, Big Joe. Told you you'd be fine, Les. Who scored? Big Joe scored. So their goal. Oh, it was a shot direct on goal, but it was cut down by a Rebo. So it's our corner. I think this is the last play of this half. So after the corner, the referee will probably whistle for half time. Yeah, Big Joe. A corner from the left, Big Joe again, but it was cut off, and this should be the end of the first half. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That stud ups and stamp on Gordon. Yeah, mate, absolutely. It was worse than the one we got the red card for. Thanks, Maro, and please stop apologizing. You're doing great. Thank you, mate. Thank you. It means so much. I hope. I know I'm not bad. I know I'm even not Gary, but I just hope for you guys that don't have a match on that I'm doing at least a decent job. So thank you very much. It means a lot. He has lost control. Who, me or the referee? Absolutely. He never had control. Yeah, I know. That's what my wife tells me too. He really is the word. You mean about the ref? Yeah, absolutely. Can we force Maro to put money in a charity pot for constantly apologizing? That would be some pot. Okay, guys, I'll try not to anymore. I think I managed to get things under control a little bit now, so I should not be forced to apologize so much. Also, Drew Gary doesn't sound like Posson has had any control from the outset. Absolutely agree. Well, it's never boring with us. That's definitely, it's always the case with that. It's never boring with us. Well, as I mentioned before, I think our players were a little bit strong in challenges from the start, but it still doesn't mean that there should be that should have been red card because it was totally provoked, and him, the Brereton Diaz made worst out of it and added him. They practically they were going at the same time, practically touched forehead. So it was no way that he was headbutted like that, that he fell like he did. So as you can imagine, he made the best or worst out of it, definitely. You are Maro. That's good enough for us. Thank you, mate. You know I love you guys. You are the best fans, and of course, and you're a great guys. You are doing a great job, Maro. Thank you, Chess. Thank you very much. Our feet cut as they went in. What happened? What do you mean about the goal? Or thanks, Gary. Brew time, yeah, yeah, definitely. I could have one. It would be. Uh, the one person you don't want to meet in the tunnel if you are Diaz. Big Dan Burn, definitely. I think that they are. He should. Okay, now they are having a replay of this. Let me have another look to see if I. Oh my god! So he fell on the floor like he was punched by Mike Tyson. Literally, he fell on the floor and he was holding his face and. Big Dan Burn tried to pull him back up, but he didn't let it. He was holding his face. It's unbelievable. So I don't have this one on Paulson as much because he could have had a strange angle, and to him it could have looked like worse as it was. But for the war room, for all those referees. I won't say anything bad, but for all those referees in the war room with all the screens they have, with all the time they had to have a look and to allow that this stays red, it's terrible. For me, it's really terrible, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So I think they will definitely be on him now in the tunnel. He will have to be guarded by his teammates. Hope you all yourself, definitely, especially after the goal. Jules, Big Dan Burn had someone almost by the neck. Then two or three others got involved. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eddie, Gary, brew time for me too, except not red. Another ref might have given a red, but for the man who pushed hard into his back, causing the problem. Yeah. Course, Jenna was involved in the town scrap too, of course. He's always the first, sort of reminiscent of the Lascelles and Jordan scrap 2 seasons ago. Yeah, absolutely, Chess. So, guys, I just need a little pause. It's not brew time, but I just I'll be back in a minute or two. So please excuse me. I hope it lasts excuse. I use excuse me for a minute or two. I'll come back shortly. Hi guys, I'm back in. I didn't have nor beer nor anything cold in my fridge, so I had to run to my dad's to steal a beer from his summer kitchen. After this, I need a cold one. So I hope you are also taking a break and enjoying this hard time, because this turned into from the terrible scenario to really good one in less than 20 minutes. So now with break coming up, with guys regrouping, with Eddie Howe and Mad Dog doing their magic, it will be a whole different game. And now without having the pressure of result, I mean, we are not catching the game. We don't need to score. We are not even draw. We are leading, so now we can play totally different. We could concentrate on defense and trying to catch them on the counter, which as the game passes by, there will be more and more chances to catch them on the counter. So now it's looking much better situation, better position than it looked like 15 minutes ago. So, away the lads. Nothing better on the hot summer day than a cold beer. Also, this is a cool thing. This is like a neck cooler. It's near microphones, so I guess it could make some noise unnecessary. So you want to use that. So let's see the stats for the first half. Possession 72-28. 72-28 for Southampton, and it just missed it. I can put it back. So let me check. Let me just check somewhere on my app. So score is of course 1-0 Newcastle, and let's see what the stats say. Let's see what the stats say. Of course, I'm having issues with it. I apologize. I can't open the stat app for some reason. Oh, let's see if we got comments. Big Joe. There's a lot of them. Let me find where he stayed. It's not easy on this small mobile. I just recently had a screen of my nice new mobile broken, so I'm having to cope with getting my SIM into the old phone, and which is way worse than the one that unfortunately got broken. All I saw was Big Dan Burn waiting for Diaz. Yeah, I can imagine that. I didn't see it, but I can imagine him waiting for him, wanting to say something, at least say something to him. Jules, get Mr. Jules on the chat here with us, him and his broken foot. P. James, hope someone nails that Diaz peep. Yeah, absolutely agree with you, mate. I also hope they didn't show much. Chaz, but inform you have new work obligation. Eddie, oh yeah, it's just peep change, nothing too different from the way it's always been. Baz has to deal with that too, so I know he understands. Not sure what advice are you saying, but Jules, not tread on the Iambrusco. What's Iambrusco? Oh, Chaz, told him Gary, classy bird here, a bit of Pinot Grillo. Sounds delicious. Jules, tell him I miss him in a platonic way. Jules, you don't need to impress us. Be honest, you can admit it's box wine without the box. The second half just started, guys. Let's just catch up with the comments while the play is still nothing special. So impressive the pass to Joe Linton too. Yeah, it was a really good cut by Isaac and great pass. Eddie, absolutely, that was pure class. Absolutely. I like New World, especially South African white wine. South Africa, I tried once South African wine and also heard that they have some really good wines, and it's the same like we have here in Croatia. So most of our wines are good ones, best ones are practically spent in Croatia in hotels, restaurants, and so it's not exported as much. So a lot of people haven't heard or can't buy it abroad. but we have some really good wines here in Croatia, and they often win awards in international wine competitions. But heard the same about South Africa and their wines. Box, dear Lord, no, nice bottle couple before we go off to the barbecue. Nice. Gary, yeah, our wine is pretty good. Not that I have sophisticated palate. Enjoy the barbecue, absolutely, Jules. So enjoy the barbecue. We'll do. It's food, and I love food. Yeah, we all do. Wow, Diaz is all marked up. Not, yeah, he should be. What a cheater. Gary, is it Gary V or Gary 5? I always wonder that. I always thought it's Gary 5, and you mentioned that you lost some account, so I guess you were going from Gary 1 to now to Gary 5. You probably lose your password a lot and then open your account every time, is it? Right. You're coming. Marked up, chest, Jules. Meaning he doesn't have a mark on him. You think he'd been shot when Schär touched him. Yeah, I think it was Big Dan Burn after he fell down. Big Dan Burn tried to pull him back up, talk to him or what, but he didn't let him pull him up. He covered his face like his, as I said, he's punched by Mike Tyson or something. So he absolutely made the best or worst out of it. It's terrible, blatant cheating. Lost the damn chain. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Hope you'll get it back soon. Alright, it didn't make sense first time. Well, he'd have to fake that too. Yeah, but he's obviously good at acting and faking, so probably could do that too without problem. Maro, it was just a channel. I had to change account. Aha, okay. Okay, mate, thanks for explaining. Last popped a message in our chat. Okay, let's see what the second half will bring for us. Hopefully it will be the same for us. I mean, with us leading and the goal, not the red card thing, but as I said before, it will be easier now with us having a lead and able to concentrate on our defense and catching them on the break, catching them on the counter, and as the time goes on, they will have to open more and more, and we will have. It was kicked from the goal line. It was almost a goal for Southampton. It was kicked and it was Bereton Diaz. So it's justice that he didn't score. A cheater, and no, no, it was. I think it was Adam Armstrong, and then Lewis Hall cleared it. Ball fell to Bereton Diaz, who kicked, but that was far off. But Lewis, I think it was Lewis Hall clearing the ball from the line. So this almost got a score level, but thankfully it stayed 1-0 Newcastle. So Southampton is having the corner on the left side. It's not bad ball, but we managed to head it out. Now Bruno and Big Joe, they covered the ball for Pope to come in and take the ball in his hands. So let's see that action again. It was Adam Armstrong. He kicked the ball and it was passed. It passed Nick Pope and Lewis Hall coming back, and he managed to kick the ball out of an empty net. So this was a big scare. So Southampton is now having a counter. We lost the ball, and Armstrong and Nick Pope with a terrific save. Nick Pope with a terrific save from Adam Armstrong, and he managed to push the ball out just near the cross line. But it was a really good shot from Adam Armstrong. Now they're having corner on the right side. They are playing some short passes, and the head ball swung in, but it was cleared by our defense. No, it's head back in, but I think it will be. Yeah, it's their ball back on the right side with the. It's blocked by Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall is having a really good game. He's having a really good game. He, besides saving the goal, he made some really good plays, a couple of really good tackles, and I think he will be a great player for us, especially this young and his versatility. He can even play defensive midfield, central midfield, central defense. But I like to see him the left back, and I hope that even when Botman is back in, that Lewis Hall will stay as a left back, and Burn and Botman will rotate on that left centre back side, because Lewis Hall is obviously a big talent and he's playing better and better, and he just needs consistency playing. And but he looks like a huge talent, really huge talent. We have amazing two fullbacks in Tinlo Livramento and Lewis Hall. They are for sure future England left and right back, and amazing players. And if we manage to get Grehy in, we will have possibly the 3 out of 4 men backline. England, 3 out of 4 possible English backline, which would be a really amazing fact. Oh, let's see what's happening over here. Some having problems with the comments. Thank you very much. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you very much. Class, yeah. You're a class man. Eddie applauds absolutely. I'm having the comments coming back. Smallbone looks like Collini, the Italian ref from behind. Absolutely, yes. I had that thought too. A mix of Collina and Jonjo Shelby. Les popped a message in our chat. Maro, it was just this channel I had to change accounts for. But do you have another 4 Gary's account for it, or did it go straight to Gary 5? Didn't make sense the first time. Now I love to fake. That's too okay. Once again, Andy, thank you very much, mate. Oh, they're faking it again. So I didn't catch all of the action, but I see Southampton player on the ground holding his face, like similar to what Bereton did in that shark challenge. I can see what happened. Why he's down. Oh, he was caught. Big Joe, totally unintentionally trying to get to the ball. He maybe caught him with a foot or a knee or something like that, but it was nothing on purpose, nothing intentionally. So 56th minute, Newcastle Southampton 1-0. We are having a man down from 28 or 29 minutes, something like that. Great announcing. Thanks, mate. Okay. I think we didn't make any changes in the halftime. I was maybe expecting a change happening, but with us having a lead and obviously getting it good at first with Emil Kraft coming in for Jacob Murphy, I think now we are okay. So we are looking really good defensively, really solid. We are not high pressing as we were on the start when we had 11 men on the pitch, but we have a really good solid formation, solid shape, and we are now trying to catch them on the counter to possibly add to the lead we have. But of course, now our main priority is to defend. So Southampton is attacking from the left side, trying to carve us out, passing the ball around, trying to find space somewhere. But all of our players are behind the ball and looking really good defensively, in a good shape. Oh, we got ball back. Now Bruno is trying to. This was not a pass. He just kicked the ball in their half just so we can reorganize and have a little bit of a break. So as I mentioned, we will possibly have 3 out of 4 players in future English backline, which is really an amazing fact when you look at it, and we will definitely have one of the best defenses in the Premier League if we manage to get Guehi in. And even without him, we have one of the best defenses, but with him, we could possibly be the best. And then they all get to know each other and playing and all. But it's really amazing having such a great defense, and most of them are under 25, which is really amazing fact. So Bertrand Diaz on the right with the cross in, but it was headed well out, and they get the ball back in. Now Hall is trying to take the ball from the player. They are trying to get across, but our guys defending so well, they don't allow them to even to cross the ball in. And now Bruno Isaac will unfortunately lost the ball. Diaz Arma now on the left side, but they just can't. Our guys are defending so well, they can't even get the cross in, and it's really looking good defensively for us and our defensive shape. They're really defending really well and organized. I'm not sure what will this mean for Kieran Trippier with Livramento now playing. He really had an amazing preseason. He was great in the end of last season, and he's totally deserved to be our starting right back. But and he's having a good this game too. So what does that mean for Kieran Trippier? Will he be sold? How he suddenly from our probably most important player, well, next to Bruno and Isaac, of course, and Gordon, but he's the one that everything went through him. All of the attacks went through him on the right, all of the free kicks, corners. So he was possibly our most important player. So now with him out of the lineup, is it? What does it mean? There were some links that he will get sold. So second half pass competition rate 80, possession 81, Southampton 19, Newcastle, and in second half 3 attempts Southampton, Newcastle. For now 0 attempts, which is logical because we are men down and we are defending and trying to catch them on the counter. So I can even see that possession going even higher for Southampton. But as we learned so many times, possession means nothing, and we won so many games having 20 some-ish possessions, so it means absolutely nothing, as even a result now shows that. So let's see where we are on comments. Oh, there's a lot of comments. Thanks, Jules. Found you are a star. Yeah, you are, Jules. I love you even more. Yay. Paul Robson, how is it going? It's 1-0. We are defending, mate, and we are trying to catch them in the counter and possibly add another one. For now, it's all Southampton. They're having in the second half 81% possession of the ball, but it doesn't mean much if they don't create good chances, which we are for now defending really well. They have one good chance, but Lewis Hall managed to clear the ball off the goal line, and for now it's looking good and organized. So, and Hall is on the stick again, not closing either, just in case. Mikhail Raj, could you please focus on commentating rather than commenting on the chat? Yeah, mates. I don't have a. Oof, it was a shot blocked 2 times now. It is some dangerous situation, but there are so many of our players in the box that it's just not easy to go through them. So many bodies in the box. I don't have a mod or anybody, so I have to go through everything. But yeah, okay, we'll catch up later. Now it's really interesting things. So let's concentrate on the game now. It's 63rd minute. Newcastle Southampton 1-0. We are having a man down. Southampton are having a right-sided corner. It's a decent ball swung in, but cleared by our guys. And oh, it's good cut by Bruno. Gordon is on the count. Bloody! I thought he had it. I thought Gordon was going practically one-on-one on their goalkeeper, but referee saw something that I personally didn't. But let's see what. It was a foul from Bruno, which was, I think it was same from the both sides. Not a lot of referees would have the sense foul, but it is what it is. What can we do? Maro is doing a fab job on commenting. Thank you very much. And engaging with the chat. It's balanceable. Thank you, Jules. Yeah, but he's right. Yeah, but it's quite not easy doing everything alone, especially on this tiny mobile. But yeah, I understand. We will catch up. We'll catch up on comments when we have time, and there is nothing interesting happening on the field at the moment. It's foul on Big Joe, so we can catch a comment or two. Mikhail is free to comment on either engaging in the channel's brand. Thank you, mate. Hall and Bruno do that occasionally in the wrong areas. Yes, you are right about that. Sorry, Borosa. I know news for you today. Problems with streaming has I'm more sorry to hear that, mate. Okay, there was a decent cross in, but Southampton managed to clear the ball away, and it will be a throw-in from the right side for us. Tino Livramento will put the ball back in the action. Gordon, he got it back to Tino. Tino just missed the ball. He managed. I thought it was gone across the goal line, but he managed to save it. But just getting it buried for their player. But you wouldn't believe. So our guys are playing high press, even though we are leading and having one less player on the pitch. It's unbelievable. The attitude of these players. There's a really decent ball for Hall, but he didn't manage to get to it. So Southampton cleared the ball away. So 66th minute, Newcastle Southampton 1-0 with us playing with one less player on the pitch. Southampton is building up on their attack. They tried to get the cross in, but it was deflected, and the Pope got easily on the ball. So we will build the attack. I really like the goalkeeper shirt this season. It's changed a little from last year. Pope's green one has some like shapes like triangle or square, like some pink or orange square, but it looks cool, cooler than the plain green one from before. So it's a foul on Big Joe in some maybe 40-45 meters from their goal, a little bit to the left. So let's see if we can make something out of this. We have some good tall players who are able to if we get a decent cross in, get to the ball. It will be Anthony Gordon trying to deliver a good cross in the box. Gordon with a decent cross to Isaac, but it was a little bit. Isaac is not happy. He thought it was a foul, but of course, referee doesn't want to hear about it, and the place goes on. It's Southampton ball on the left side. They are building their attack slowly. It's a good long ball to the right side to Walker Peters. No, they're just building a play from getting the ball around. It was a decent dribble. I think this is Aribo from the left side, but Tino Livramento defended really well, and then in the end got the ball in the corner for Southampton. So it was taken short. They're passing it around. It's another block shot. This time Isaac he blocked the long range effort. He blocked it, and then Lewis Hall managed to get the ball for a throw-in, Southampton's throw-in. The guys are really giving it their all, and they're really defending really well and fighting for every ball. Now it will be Harvey Barnes and Lloyd Kelly. It will be his debut in official game. So Anthony Gordon is coming out. Harvey Barnes is coming in. It's 17th minute of the game. So Barnes for Gordon and Lloyd Kelly for Lewis Hall, which is a really smart move, because although Lewis Hall had a really good game, he still has that yellow card from the start of the game, and with us now having to defend heavily, it's a smart move to get Kelly without the yellow card, to get him in, and he can not be a little bit more careless, but he can. He doesn't have to be scared from the tackle like Hall had to be, not to get another yellow card. And finally, Brereton Diaz is coming off, and as you can imagine, he is not greeted very well from our fans, and absolutely deservingly. It's Archer coming in for Brereton Diaz, 71st minute. Walker Peters with a throw in from the right. They're playing it across, trying to find an opening, but it is cut off from our guys, and it was a long ball effort trying to find Isaac, but it was just too long. So Southampton are in possession again, building their attack, and it's Colina, John Joe Shelby mix, trying to build up their play. It's another ball that's put into the box but cut off by our guys, and bad cross in, so it will be a Nick Pope starting another attack. So let's see while we have time. Chaz, well, so Jules and Chaz, Gary, Paul, we seem to be defending quite deep, not getting out very well. Yeah, agree, mate, but something that we just need to do now, and it's a little bit of a risk, but the deeper we defend, we push them more out, and we leave ourselves better counter-attack chances if we manage to get the ball back and make a quick counter. And now Harvey Barnes is in, who has a fresh legs. So, and Isaac, and this should be a yellow card. This should be a yellow card. So Isaac had the ball near the throw line, and he put the ball, he nutmegged their player and outran him, but he pushed him back. So it's totally deservingly yellow card for this. It would have been amazing pass. It was great dribble. It was nutmeg, and it would be amazing pass if he didn't push him. Isaac would be practically running through on goal. But it's around halfway line. But we know how fast Isaac is, and you can't let him run like that. So it's professional foul, as they say. It was. They tried to have a long cross near the box, but we made the foul, so it's back to Southampton's ball. I think if he managed to avoid injuries, Harry Barnes is set for a good season. He looked really good in pre-season, but we all remember he looked amazing in the last year's pre-season too, and then he had unfortunate injury. But hopefully he will avoid that this season, and he's looking really sharp and good, and we all know that he can score some great goals. And hopefully if he avoid any big injuries, he could score around 10 goals at least for us. So if we are going to have a good season, top four finish, we need goals, not just from Isaac, but also Gordon, Barnes, Murphy, Almiron if he's still in, and or the new right winger. So Southampton is building an attack. It's 75th minute, and our guys are still really defending really well and organized. I hope not to jinx us. It's on the left side. It's Big Joe taking the ball and almost saved it from the throw-in, but he didn't catch the time, so it's a throw-in from the left side by Southampton. I'd say Southampton is playing as much as we let them to play, because we are defending deep, but yeah, they can have the possession, they can pass the ball around, but we are preventing them from making any serious plays or serious crosses or shots. So we are more than happy to give them the ball away. Now we are looking good on the counter, but just before Isaac managed to control the ball, Southampton cut the ball and threw it into the throw on the right side. But it's a good break and a chance for our guys to breathe a bit and to refresh. And that's another throw for our guys. but it's ball back in Southampton legs. They're attacking from the right. Walker Peters, but Lloyd Kelly is defending really well, so there is no passing through that way. Now the ball is on the left side. Tino Livramento and Longstaff both on him. The ball, it's a block shot, another block shot, and it's of course Adam Armstrong. His shot, it was deflected a bit, but the first it looked like it's gone in, but it's got just wide on the left side. So Southampton on the corner again. 78 minutes of the game. Southampton had 9 corners and we had 3. A good ball swung in, but it was deflected, and now the ball is on the right side of their attack. Walker Peters, he's defended by 2 guys, and he managed to get the cross in, but it was headed back out. And Barnes with a great, he got the ball over the player, get the ball to Isaac. He's opening on the left side and having, this should have been a foul. It was not blown by the referee, and Southampton has the ball back for another attack. 79 minutes, so 11 minutes to the end, and we need to get this. We need to get this to manage to get this defensive shape for another 11 plus minutes till the end. So it's throwing on the left. This reminds me of the way Barcelona plays when they have possession like 85% possession, but without creating serious chances, just passing the ball around, trying to find an opening, and so it's Southampton is playing as much as we allow them to play. So for now it's looking good, and they are trying to open more and more, and it will leave some opportunities for us because we have some fast players in attack, and if there is an opportunity, they will make use of a good counter attack. We are got to love and live your life and root. Take Garrick's Jules, enjoy Jules. Laters. So Southampton is making 2 substitutions. Let's see, Alcaraz is coming out. Walker Peters and Bednarek are coming out, and Alcaraz and who the second one, Ameo are coming in. Scary. Have a great time, Jules. Yeah, have a great time, Jules. Have a great barbecue and night. Maro, do it your way. That's why we are here. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I try. Maro gives this channel unique insight from Europe. Top man. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. I hope I do it something different. I know what's funny. I'm oh, almost. So we had a great ball. Isaac had the ball on the left, but he made a true ball to Barnes, but it was just a little bit too fast for him to catch the ball. And the Southampton are trying to build up the attack again. It's funny, I'm a big football manager player, not so much lately because of the job and everything in the summer. I don't have much time for it, but before especially I used to play really a lot, and almost always Newcastle. It was a good ball from the Southampton left side to Armstrong, but fortunately it was cut. I think it was Dan Burn coming to the ball just before Armstrong. So it was a good defensive effort. And one of the players I used to buy a lot, and he was always great, was Tino Livramento. When he was playing for Southampton under 18 squad, when he was like 15, 18, I would buy him a lot and develop him, and he would become one of the best right backs in the game. So it's funny how it turned up. He's now really playing for us, and he's playing great and developing into a player that I used to develop in my football manager careers. It was a corner from the right by Southampton, but it's back out of the box, and passing, short passing, one to another, and they're just looking in good defensive shape. Paul, is he easy to lip read? Paul Robson, no. Chaz, Gary. I was hoping to see a bit more from Murphy. Not sure I see him now. Well, mate, you don't see him because he was taken off when we got the red card. And Schär got the red card. Murphy was taken off for Emil Kraft. So that's why you don't see him. I was also hoping because he had a really good preseason, and he even looked sharp at the beginning. So, but yeah, it's just tactics, and you do what you have to do. And he was taken off to make space for Emil Kraft. This is not. Well, I hope it's just cramp. So at the moment, Nick Pope is on the ground and he's having a psycho. How the I'm not sure if it's psycho or physio having taking care of him, but I think and hope it was just cramps and nothing serious. He's back on the feet now. Barnes going to come on. Yeah, he came. Thought not speaks very good English, but doesn't move his lips. Oops. No, almost on the stream. No, then much. Not to criticism, just observation. Are you talking about me or somebody on the pitch? Lip reading is very difficult. Forget the movie is the best get about then takes out of concentration. And so, yeah, absolutely right. We are going to see Kelly at left back. Yeah, true for now. Decent. Left back, yes, Gary. I think we are seeing a very deep defense, especially when Isa goes all the way deep. Yeah, it's just something that we have to do, and it's 5 minutes till the end of regular time, and we are just, of course, we are not going with the man down. We are not going to open all the way or make the high press we did for the first 20 or so minutes. So it's tactics and it's working for now, and hopefully it will work until the end. This 5+ minutes till the end. So Southampton is trying to build attack from the left, but it was bad pass and the ball went in for throwing for us. I can't even imagine Paul Robson on Nave. Diaz is being taken off so he can go and hide from Burn in the back on the coach. Absolutely, and glad to see him out. Eddie, okay. If I was him, I'd hide too. Yeah, absolutely. Cheating B. Referee finally. Everton getting beat at home versus Brighton. 2 down. Yeah, I'm glad to see. I really can't stand Everton, to be honest. 86th minute. Southampton is trying to build from the right. Kelly, I think Kelly had a little bit block, and the ball is kicked out by Bruno, who is really all over the pitch this game. He's really not so much offensively. I don't remember any couple of dribbles and good through balls, but defensively he's amazing. He's all over the pitch and defending on. There was a good cross from the right by Southampton and solid head in by Alcaraz, but Pope saved it with ease and catch the ball with his hands. So who scored for Brighton? Is it is Minte playing for them? I think I'm really sorry we had to. I understand why, but I'm really sorry we had to let him go because that guy will be special. I watched him maybe 4 or 5 times last season in final shirt, and he'll be a special player. I'm sorry we didn't put some buyback clause or something because I think he'll do great in Brighton and he'll probably get sold for 80, 100 million or something. Now we are having a counter. Isaac is against three players. He tried to make a through ball for Barnes, but unfortunately it was blocked. 88 minutes. Just a couple of minutes to get to the end. So just call up, guys. It's close. It's close getting, guys. It's Southampton ball on the left. But our guys are back in an organized, solid shape. Yeah, Southampton just passing the ball around. Good. Another block. I think the ball has gone in for the corner. Paul Isaac got the ball at midfield and beat his man and was set to go down. But that one. If that wasn't a foul, he would probably be 1-1 with the keeper and possibly score. I think Isaac will have a great season, even better than the last one. And there is a strong possibility if he managed to avoid injuries that he could even be the top scorer. As scary as Haaland is, I don't think Isaac is too far behind from him, and I wouldn't bet Isaac not being the top scorer in the end. Eddie, Paul, if you are slowly read, doesn't make reading body language a challenge, because we tend not to push close on interactions. Yeah, I agree. You're right there, mate. So Southampton is having a free kick like 5 or 6 meters from the edge of the box on the right. It's John Shelby taking the ball in. Well, not really John Shelby, the guy who looks like John Shelby is Gallagher, or what's his name? I don't remember. Oof. It was a decent cross, but headed by our guys, and then Archer. It fell down to Archer, who made a terrible shot way across the bar. Very straight thread. Is that 2 or 3 games? I think it's 2. I think it's 2, but should have been red at all. 2 games. Yeah, agree. Could be only you appeal and fail, they tend to add on the game. Yeah, that's true. If you appeal and fail, they can add the game, but also I think it's like automatic 2-game ban. Then if it's like a really terrible, serious challenge, then it can be 3 games. But regularly, I think it should be 2. I can check. Yeah. I have similar problems. Unless they want to appeal. Well, I don't know. I think if we appeal, we could win this. So the 5 minutes added on. The first one almost passed. So we have 4 minutes to go. Let's just take these 4 minutes, guys, and get the 3 points in. Oof. Bad challenge by Bruno, some 20 meters from the goal. And it will be a free kick in pretty dangerous position, a little bit to the left. So it was a professional foul, but probably not needed. It's all part of the picture. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what will come out of this. Nick Pope is assembling his wall. How do we say, guys, in English? Do you say wall? In Croatian, we say wall for the guys that standing in front of the free kick. So another minute passed. We are entering the 93rd minute, and 5 minutes were added on. So it's getting closer. Let's just hope we manage to stick to the end with this. But it's a dangerous position, and the referee is having a war with the guys from the wall. Not sure what he's on about, but I think he's pushing them a bit further away. Let's hope we come out of this unscathed. It's John Joshelvi, but it was headed out by our guys from the wall. It's usually a 3. I think it's usually 2, but if it's serious challenge, it's 3, something like that. But don't take me for granted. I'm not 100% sure. So Southampton is attacking from the right, trying to find space, coming all the way back to the left. Now cross in. It came to on the right side to their player, but there are 2 guys already on him. The ball back and headed out by Big Joe, and then Isaac kicked it out. And it's Barnes trying to. No, sorry, it's Bruno. And this should have been a foul. So Bruno managed to kick the ball just before their player, so who who was going for the ball, maybe not intentionally, but he did kick Bruno in the head. No, sorry, he didn't. He looked from that angle, so he pushed. It was a foul. He pushed him back. It was just the leg wasn't involved. Some people were losing here way more than others. True, speaking in natural way, no physicist. It's true. Yeah, there were some stories about him leaving, but yeah, obviously nothing for now. Would you bring Osula on? Well, he looks. No, now Joe Willock will come in. So we are in the 95th minute with 5 minutes added on. John Willock is coming in. Not sure for who. Probably, I guess Sean Longstaff will be the one, but that's how having been done in. It was a terrible cross, and Southampton cut the ball. But this was a really good challenge. So our ball is back in our possession. Tino to Isaac. Bruno. This should have been a foul on Bruno. So we'll steal a couple of half a minute or so. So I think this should be in now. This should be done. Incredible, true. Paul Robson, you teach us something every time you're here. That's absolutely right. You are amazing, mate. Came on about 70 million. Yeah, something like that. Goodison is emptying big style. Well, with such bad and fickle fans as Everton fans are, I'm not surprised at all. So it's a ball, long ball, trying to find Isaac, but he was surrounded by 3 players. So Southampton is having the ball in, but it's 5 minutes were added on. We are in 96 minutes, so we should expect a whistle every second now. But since the referee is a fan of Southampton, who knows? They're having a ball on the left, trying to pass around. It's cut off. It's cut off. Just kick it out, for Christ's sake. Kick it out. No, it was a decent cross, but it was not a good header by Archer, and Pope is on the ball. So this should finally now be it. Come on, referee. Come on, stop helping them for Christ's sake. So we are almost in 98 minutes. Finally, it's done. First 3 points of the season, guys. This was nerve-wracking. This was nerve-wracking. I was nervous about doing this without all these red cards and this finish, but the most important thing, it's 3 points on board and we can celebrate. And I don't know, later when you have a look on the red card, you'll see from yourself, but for me that was totally dramatized, and he made the worst out of it, and that should have not been the red, but the guys played really well, organized themselves, managed to even score in the first half with the shock and everything, and managed to really play great defensively in the second half. Uh, Played really well, like we are used to from our guys. They gave their all, left the heart on the pitch, and totally deserved 3 points. I don't think anyone can argue that. So I'm just losing. Sorry, guys, just losing a battery. So this was timed really well. So I'm on 5%. Maro, who scored for Brighton, just keep flipping into the game when my stream rains. Well, I'm glad that they won over Everton. So whoever scored, it will be. But mark my words, Minte will be an amazing player. And I think if he had to go, I'm glad he went to Brighton. I think it will be great for his development, because they are great with young players and in developing young players, and he will develop his talents there for sure. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed our first win of the season. We had some problems in a way, but I hope you had a good time, and that, well, it's a great start. Let's see the goal again. So, yeah. It's a bad pass back to goalkeeper, and instead of kicking the ball the hell out, he played for the fourth or fifth time in the game. He played with the ball, trying to make a short pass to the left back. It was cut by Isaac, and he played the great ball back in for oncoming Big Joe, and he just scored, and it was a really great effort from both Isaac and Big Joe. Remember David Batty, not a superstar, but did a lot of the thankless dirty work. Absolutely, David Batty was, yeah. He's the player that you love in your team and everybody else hates. Something similar to Roy Keane. I hated that guy, but I guess he was, of course, loved by their fans, but probably everybody else hated him like I did at the time. Fearless, yeah, Betty, absolutely fearless. So Brighton 4-0. Oh, absolutely amazing. 3-0, okay. Still a great win for them. Because they have a really young team, and they have the youngest coach, I think, in history of Premier League. It's 31 or so. It's unbelievable. The guy is 31, already a manager of the Premier League team. It's unbelievable career. And he obviously knows his stuff, starting with so many young players like this. Hope you don't mind this spoiler, but I think I'm doing you all a favor. I think you're excited before. Yeah, just see it now. So you didn't spoil. That was nervy, absolutely, mate. Thank the Lord I have not enjoyed today at all. Well, I did enjoy in the end, but it was nerve-wracking and not the way I was expecting us winning like 3 or 4-0 without any problems. But yeah, we just had to adjust to the situation, and I think we did magnificently. So both effort from the lads, effort from Eddie and setting up tactics after we went man down and everything. Players giving their all for the team. It's just unbelievable and absolutely deserved this 3 points in the end. Full time, yeah, it's done. It's 1-0, 3 points, and we are starting with the win this season. 3 points are 3 points, absolutely, mate. Agree 100%. Great job, Maro. Thank you all for watching. What the nail biter. Yeah, thank you, mate. It was nail biter, definitely, but glad it finished like it did in the end. Thank you, Maro. Thank you, mate. Thank you all, guys, for watching it with me, and I hope you had a good time. Nerve biting time, but a good time in the end. Thanks, Chad, for putting up with me. Thank you guys for putting up with me. I think that's the main one. Minte didn't score, yeah. Okay, thanks, mate. Thanks for the info. I think in the last preseason game he scored and assisted and looked really sharp in that one. Take care all. Yeah, guys, I think that's all. Or we still have some. Let's just scroll through it quickly and I'll let you guys go. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this with me today, and I hope you had a good time, and see you all next time. Thanks, guys. Love you all. See you.